Hello, whoa. Hello everybody, I am Jonathan Chase from JChase Films. Last video, I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and you sent a bunch in, so I'm going to be reading your questions, I'm going to be answering them, so welcome to the Q&A video. I'm going to try not to hit that again. A few people are asking about Lego The Untold Story. I do want to make another part to that. I really do. The dream for that was to be a two-parter. It just all comes down to time. I don't know when, and right now I really am focusing on SpongeBob in real life. However, I do want to make it. So it will come eventually. We'll just see. Which program do you use for special effects? I gotta know. The main programs I use are Premiere Pro, for simply cutting footage and editing out on a timeline. SpongeBob and Patrick are animated using Adobe Flash, which is the older version of what I think today is called CC Animate. I use the old version, but it works just as fine. To put them into the actual footage, I use After Effects. After Effects is the best program for special effects anywhere. I do plan to do a behind the scenes very soon, and I will give you guys a better look at how the SpongeBob episodes are made. But for now, that's basically the programs I use. Clashing with Sam says, sub to me and I will sub back. Okay. Pokemon Trainer 9011 and the rest of the internet asks, I have a question. How does SpongeBob and Patrick breathe without water? Now, to answer your question, I have to go through a very scientific methodology of telling you how exactly they can breathe out of water. It's 'cause I say, keep up the great work. My question to you is thank you. So what inspired you to start doing YouTube videos? That goes back. That goes way back. So I've been making videos for over 10 years at this point. I started when I was 8 years old, and I am 19 today. So yeah, that's 11 years. That's even more than 10. And this is kind of funny to say, but the first inspiration I ever had to make YouTube videos was a little YouTube series called Cute Mario Bros. Gosh, that thing is old at this point because it existed 11 years ago. I have no idea where the creators of that show are today. I wonder. I gotta wonder about that.
Luigi, look at that! It's a portal!
I know! It's so cool!
Oh my gosh!
It had a Toy Story kind of vibe, but it was all Mario characters except for a few extras like Jack Skeleton.
Jack, I'm really sorry, but that was the stupidest joke I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
And then Kermit the Frog. It was a really funny little show, and me as an 8-year-old loved it. So I actually tried to replicate that, and that was...
Hey Mario, I wanna go outside quick. Yeah.
It's a classic to me. To me, that's like part of my childhood. Cute Mario Brothers is part of my childhood. Do you have an Instagram or a Twitter? Yes, I actually do have an Instagram and Twitter. I recently started the Instagram. Username is just JChase Films. Pretty sweet and simple. That's recently started. I think you'll only have like 3 to 4 photos on there. Honestly, for those of you who end up following my JChase Films Instagram, you're gonna end up seeing some behind the scenes photos, some cool updates, and little things like that. So for those of you who want to, there's the Instagram. But I also do have a Twitter. Now I've had the Twitter for a really long time. I just haven't been updating it at all. I think I've had it for almost a year now, or maybe longer. I'll try to keep updated with that and keep contact with you guys. So yes, those both exist, and they're both going to be great ways to kind of see what's up with JChase Films, what's up with me, and what's going on. What is your favorite color? I don't know, I'm not really one to pick favorites. Next question. Are you going to do something else than SpongeBob in real life? Yes, eventually I will. I have plans, and I got a few things on the board that may happen or may not, but yes, I do plan to do stuff besides SpongeBob in real life in the future. What makes SpongeBob so special that you created the real life series with him? I'm starting to realize that a lot of my fans don't know the story behind SpongeBob in real life, so I might as well tell it now. The reason I made the very first SpongeBob in real life was because it was an entry into a contest. I spent my whole summer making SpongeBob in real life part 1. Primarily, the main inspiration from it, I guess, really came from Who Framed Roger Rabbit and the Looney Tunes movies, the ones where they come into the real world. Those are probably my biggest inspirations behind it, besides SpongeBob itself, and probably the original SpongeBob movie when they come into real life, but they're still 2D animated. And I know some of you asked why there was no voice acting in the first episode. The reason is because at that time, I didn't know where to get voice acting. I couldn't find anybody to do a fairly even close to decent SpongeBob or Patrick. The problem is, I worked on this video for the entire summer. It comes up to the deadline day of the SpongeBob SquareShorts contest. And I'm trying to enter my contest entry to the website. The internet wasn't working too well at my house that day. I keep struggling, keep trying to put it in. It finally gets inputted on the website about 20 minutes after the deadline. I felt I could have been a contender, you know, between all the other finalists. But I'm pretty sure I wasn't there because I was simply late. I got it after the deadline and I wasn't entered in. And they were not forgiving. But I ended up posting the video to YouTube because I'm like, well, I had this new YouTube channel. At that point, all I had posted on it was the 007 Kevin video. So I'm like, hey, whatever, I'll post this video on there. And then it started getting views. Are reaction videos appreciated on the SpongeBob in Real Life series? I love reaction videos. I've already seen so many people do reaction videos to my videos, and I love it so much. Do a house tour. Sure, why not? This is my desk. Let's see, we have a nice lamp. My very amazing novelty 007 Kevin mouse mat. Up here we have my very important wall of post-it notes and other things. The closet, it's got clothes, guitar, walls, other things, a glow, lights. Yeah, these are not always in here. I normally just have them whenever I need them. Goldfish crackers, because I won that contest and they sent me this many. Shelves, mostly costumes, but every so often you have some cool stuff. Oh, dude, check it out. That didn't happen, but yeah. Yes, in case you're wondering, my bed is only a top bunk. That's what it is. It's a top bunk. You're never too old to be a kid. This is it. This is the interior. Now let me show you the lovely exterior. If we just take a good little step outside. And this is the outside of the house. All YouTubers live like this. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tour of my house. That's really all the questions for today, and I thank you guys, by the way. Thank you for sending all these wonderful questions in. I had a lot of fun answering them. I hope you enjoyed hearing my answers. Until next time, which, by the way, next time will be my behind-the-scenes video, hopefully, coming out soon. So look forward to the behind-the-scenes of my SpongeBob videos in general. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys later, and have a fantastic day. JJ Snomes, out!